Hello traders, hope you're all keeping well. Good morning. Today is the 16th of October 2025, and this is the EURGBP on the daily time frame. So we've got an interesting chart in front of us. Yeah, so I'm not sure what you call this, but most of us call this a consolidation, but I actually call this an area where the banks, the big players, are manipulating us, the retail traders. All right. So as you can see, we rallied up to this area, and then we broke out. Actually, we didn't break out. So we rallied up and then retraced, and then formed a support and resistance zone, yeah, or area. Okay. So we pushed up, and also we found a support and resistance zone at the top. So we have been ping ponging um, at this zone, all right. And then we have a mini zone created on the 4-hour time frame. Just gonna go down to the 4-hour time frame. Yeah, so we had that zone created on the 4-hour, yeah, where we rallied up and then we started bouncing off that zone. Yeah. So when we broke out of the zone, like I always say, I watch for three minimum touches. So we had this one rejection, second rejection, and third rejection. All right. So I always look for these three touches to happen before I start looking for opportunities. So when we eventually break out, I always say we break out with big engulfing candles. All right. So this was an example of an engulfing candle, big one. So when we broke out, we had buyers coming into the market. All right. Um, and then we pushed down, uh, and then we rejected the level, and then we had more buyers into the market. So if you are a retracement traders coming in long here, your stops will be below this level. Yeah, your stops will be below right there, below this level. Yeah, that's where your stops is going to be. Actually, let me take that out. Look for a proper. Yeah, so your stops are all going to be below this level. All right, your stops are going to be below that level if you've taken that retracement. Okay, so then they came back and then they took you out. All right, so I actually got a buy trade here. So this was this demand zone that got me long. This demand zone there. Yeah, so it had that drop, base, rally out. Okay, so when we came back to the demand zone, I went long. Yeah, and took 3-to-1 trade. Okay, so this was the first manipulation that occurred on this 4-hour chart. All right, so let's go back to the daily time frame because we don't need the 4 hours. So now we pushed up to the daily level and we've rejected. All right, so my take on this is that we have more sellers in this market, so we have more people that have come in short right there. Yeah, because remember I said I look for three touches. So this was the first touch on the daily time frame at the top of the level. We had this one, we had this two, and then we had this three touches. So if you were not sure about the first touch or the first rejection, you were waiting for the second confirmation, you got that there. And most traders want to see a triple touches, so triple tops. Yeah, and this was the final confirmation that they got. So I believe that there are more sellers coming into the market, yeah, than we have buyers coming into the market. So if you are sellers coming into the market, if you've taken shots here, your stops will be above this level, yeah, above here. That's where your stops are going to be. So I believe that the market will rally up to take out the stops of the sellers. coming into the market. Yeah. And the reason why I feel that this is more of a sell, sorry, well, this the why I believe that this is more um, of a stop onto the top of people that have gone short is also because we have this demand zone right here. Yeah. So there's a possibility because we have this engulfing candle, this bullish engulfing candle here. There's a possibility that more buyers will come into the market, and then the big players will come in, will come down to take out the stops because there'll be stops below this level if you've gone long here. So I believe the markets, there's a possibility of market coming down first to trigger the stops of the people that have gone long. Um, Therefore, this demand zone will act as an area to go long to eventually trigger the stops of the people that have gone short right there. Yeah. But the reason I feel that the market won't come down is because if you were a seller here, you'll be aiming to take your profit at this low right here. Yeah. So most times they won't let the price drop to your level where you will initiate, where you will take profits. So they will do something like this. You move 50-75% of your trade, and then you won't quite get to your take profit. So yeah, so not sure, but I'm staying away at the moment, and I'm just waiting to see what happens. But based on my experience, I feel the market will go up first to take out the stops of the sellers because there are more sellers in the market than we have the buyers, if that makes sense. I hope this makes sense. If not, please drop me a comment and then I'll be able to respond to you. All right. So let's watch the chart and see what happens. But my bias is to stay away for now. Stay away for now, and then let's see if the market will push up. Market will push up to take out the stops of the people that have gone short right here. Yeah. So if we see that the market when it goes up here, then look for a supply zone right here, a supply zone at the top to eventually go short. Yeah, to the downside. All right. But if there are no supply zones, then you look for a demand zone at the pullback to go long. All right. So let's keep an eye on the chart. EURGBP daily time frame. Okay. Take care. Bye bye.